Hey everybody, it's Kevin Dewalt of Prolego. Well, AI has gone through booms and busts over my career. And every time people got excited about wide adoption of AI, quite often what they discovered is that the cost and complexity of building powerful AI systems just outweighed any kind of benefit they provided. And so, until very recently, to build powerful AI, you really needed three things. You needed capital, you needed expertise, and you needed lots of data. And that's why you didn't see wide adoption of AI solutions outside of the large tech firms where they have those things in spades, or in situations where there's a strategic mission like the U.S. intelligence community or Department of Defense. Well, all that is now changing, and we're entering a world where even small companies with very limited assets can start building and deploying powerful AI solutions. That's already happening. If you look at the earliest adopters of GPT or OpenAI's APIs that allow you to build basically AI solutions into your products, the companies that are doing so are the seed and A round funded companies, and they're doing so by integrating these solutions without hiring a lot of experts. In fact, they might only be adding one or two people or no people and just using their engineering talent to interface with these services. So this kind of raises a question about what does this situation mean for you in your strategic environment? Well, it means that scale is no longer the asset it used to be. In fact, if you're in a situation where you're competing with more nimble, smaller new entrants, which is going to be most companies, your scale could actually be a liability. So what should you do? Well, first off, I think you have to accept the reality and understand that the competitive mode that you once had is probably a lot lower. But don't worry, it's also lower for all of your entrenched competitors. So what you can do is begin looking at the other strategic assets that you have, like your products, your customers, your expertise, or your strategic relationships, and find ways to leverage those to maintain a competitive advantage. In addition, you can look to other organizations that have had to adapt quickly and develop responsive tactics to rapidly changing environments where there's maybe an asymmetric warfare, I guess to use the DoD term. And a good example is how the U.S. military responded to the global war on terror in the U.S. intelligence community. And so you can adopt best practices like I've discussed before, such as the OODA loop that I've mentioned previously. That is a framework you can use to more rapidly orient yourself to the environment and decide how you need to act in the face of rapidly changing technology and competitive situation. So anyway, I hope it helps.